picture could make.
Hi, folks. I'm multi-purpose visits. Tough towels and powerful cleaners. All in one.
More people prefer its fresh squeezed taste over Tropicana Pure Premium.
Leave the mustache.
Uh-oh.
Should you switch to Minute Maid Premium Choice?
Is that you?
Nah.
The minute you taste it, you'll know.
On One Life to Live.
The bottom line right now is if I'm going to stay married to you.
You fight for Vic. It's not up to me anymore, Bo. It's up to Vicky.
Clint and I have separated.
The way I feel about Roger, I'll probably kill him.
I know I have a vested interest in your personal life, so if you want me to butt out, just tell me.
Would it stop you?
I messed up my whole marriage.
She'll get Roger Gordon out of her system. She knows he's not half the man you are.
Where does that leave us? Where do we stand?
One Life to Live.
What is this? Only 2 lousy bedrooms?
Well, let me tell you, they serve their purpose.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, Decker, never mind. Why don't you just tell me why you care how I live?
Well, I'm wondering how an ambitious lady like you would turn down Tony's house to live in a dump like this.
Maybe I like it, maybe I like it.
Maybe you got something else going.
Decker, Scott and I are just friends.
Maybe I wasn't talking about Scott.
Men, you're talking about men. Well, that's a subject I'm not particularly interested in right now, so let's drop it.
Right. Excuse me. If you want anything done in this world, you got to go out and you got to do it yourself. Isn't that what you wrote in your book?
You read my book?
Yeah, I did. In fact, look at this. I'm almost finished.
Why did you read it? Why?
Well, my cousin wrote a book. I thought I should read it. Wouldn't you read my book?
No, if you wrote a book, I wouldn't read it. Excuse me. It's so fun, but I really must tear myself away. Hello?
You've got to stop calling me at the house.
Look, I had to. I really need to talk to you. It's about Scott.
Lucy, I've got my own problems handling Monica. You've got to look after Scott by yourself.
But...
Lucy, if I find a free moment to call you, the last thing on this earth I want to talk about is Scott Baldwin. I gotta go.
Looks like, you do have something else going on.
How do you come up with the things that you do come up with?
No, I don't. It's all in your book. See how to lose friends and infuriate people. You even managed to beat a murder rap.
I was innocent of that murder rap.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think you learned from your mistakes.
Which ones?
The main one?
Yeah.
Well, trying to juggle too many irons in the fire.
Thank you, Decker. That's very sweet of you to give me that advice. Thank you very much. Is there anything else?
Yeah, there's just one other thing. Just one thing.
What?
I'm hungry. I would like to raid your refrigerator, if you don't mind.
I do mind, no.
Well, thanks a lot.
Decker?
Look, one other thing, would you like me to give you a little bit of advice? Just one more.
Please share those pearls of wisdom. Oh, I'm dying for them. Go ahead.
Always look out for number 1.
Oh, Catherine, you can't mean it. They're beautiful.
I mean it. You can just throw them away.
But don't you see, this is Robert's way of saying he's sorry.
There are better ways to say I'm sorry, like he could say, I'm sorry. Or he could drop the charges against Iona.
Well, he's buying you roses. You know, they're not cheap this time of the year.
Oh, well, they don't cost near enough money. I mean, flowers are no substitution for Aunt Iona's good reputation, right?
Right.
Right.
Iona, do you have to smoke those smelly things?
Yes, I do.
Well, I thought that you'd given up smoking years ago.
I did, but I am very nervous.
Thank you very much, Robert. It's because of you my Aunt Iona started smoking again.
Sure, you can't blame Robert for Iona's bad habits, any of them.
You know, Iona, I still don't get it. I mean, why would you confess to being involved in a counterfeiting ring?
Well, he just simply misunderstood what I said, that's all.
He needed a scapegoat. Now he's got one. Well, that's strange. I always got the impression he was fair-minded and professional.
Yeah, some professional, huh? Well, maybe if he would just stop listening to his mystical guru and started looking at the facts, maybe then he could really catch the real criminal here.
Mystical guru.
Yes, Tanganiva, Robert's Aborigine friend from Australia. He makes predictions.
Yeah, predictions. superstitious mumbo-jumbo, which he now happens to call police work.
Great. Listen, Catherine, you're his girlfriend, okay?
Yeah, well, I was.
Whatever. He's sending you flowers. You've got some kind of influence on him. Talk to him.
I have tried to talk to him, and he won't listen. Once he gets it into his head, he's not going to listen to anybody. Except maybe,
Who? Where are you going?
out. Listen, maybe I can't talk sense into Robert, but I think he still will listen to his mystic.
Let me drive you.
All right. For Pete's sake, Sandra, give me that.
I just need some water. Jimmy, would you get me some water, please? Jimmy, dear, get some water.
Do I look like a servant?
Jimmy, get some water. The poor woman's choking to death. You go on, go. Go.
All right. I'll be right back, okay? Why don't you get her to quit smoking while I'm gone? If miracles might happen, I don't know.
No, every call that comes to this number, until I say otherwise, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. Bye-bye.
No, I just hope we're doing the right thing here.
You got a better idea?
No, I don't have any better ideas.
You know, I mean, if you don't want to do this, you can back
But it's not a question of backing out. I just think we should let the third musketeer know what we're up to, that's all.
No, he's too busy with that counterfeiting case.
I got the TV hooked up.
All right, Benny, now listen, the phone is all ready. If she calls, you keep her talking for as long as you can so that we can trace it, all right?
Sure will.
Oh, and Benny, if and when she does show up, have her stand about right here if you can. That way I'll be able to pick up the exchange on that video camera I got rigged up, okay?
Tiffany should be on about now, I think.
Yeah, right now. There we go. Right on time.
Good morning. This is Tiffany Hill with a special report. In an abrupt and surprising turn of events, police have been forced to call off their search for the diamonds recently stolen from a New York City
Jeffrey, you left the refrigerator door open and you let all the cold air out.
What? Look, isn't that blonde chick that almost got iced at the rummage sale? Tiffany or something?
Yeah, Tiffany Hill. What's she yammering about now?
Police are calling off and search for the diamonds.
Misplaced, not stolen. New York City police have expressed suspicion about the abrupt turnaround, but as the store refuses to press charges, the police have no choice but to discontinue their investigation. It seems
It's a little fishy to me, discontinued.
Heavy hands of organized crime can be felt all over this case. Millions of dollars worth of diamonds were stolen, and pressure was most likely put on the store owner to simply forget the robbery. We can only hope that someday this person or persons will be brought to justice, but for now, the thief stands little chance of being caught. And once again, the old adage, crime doesn't pay, has been made a mockery. In this case, it pays very well. Until next time, this is Tiffany Hill.
Do they write their own material for that? Man, can you imagine getting away with all those diamonds? Whoever has them must be one happy cookie right now. Rich.
Who's going to win this year's Chef Boyardee $50,000 pizza cook-off?
Chef Boyardee and me. I'm going to enter my Tex-Mex pizza or my Great Garden pizza.
Look for specially marked boxes of Chef Boyardee.
Maybe I'll enter both.
Mom, you have that problem too? We all get that not-so-fresh feeling sometimes. So what do? I use Massengill.
Now 2 fresh ideas from Massengill. New baking soda and water and new unscented.
Massengill.
Trusted by more women.
A canister vacuum doesn't have to be big to be powerful. Get a new Dirt Devil Can Vac. The Dirt Devil Can Vac packs a lot of big cleaning power, but it's small enough to follow you anywhere because it's a Dirt Devil.
Kmart celebrates Christmas in America with an AT&T cordless phone and answering machine. The quality you need at the price you want. $74.74 each.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Sunday's outrageously funny as ABC presents Shelley Long and Bette Midler.
Rat woman!
In the network television premiere, Outrageous Fortune, Sunday.
Hello, Dolly. Hello, Jerry Herman. Music from Broadway's best. And that's The Ticket, tonight at 5:30 on 9 News.
It's nice to know there are special moments and special places that are still personally yours.
Recent medical research indicates that cerebral palsy can be the result of medical malpractice. In some cases, the high cost of hospitalization and ongoing care can be recovered. If any member of your family is afflicted with cerebral palsy and you have any questions regarding their legal rights, please call my offices for more information.
From Syracuse, Cortland, and surrounding areas, dial 1-800-TALK-LAW.
The People's Court, today at 5 on Central New York 9.
Tanganiva, look, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I have to talk to you.
Yes, I know. Would you like a cup of tea?
Never mind. No, thank you. Look, I'll get right to the point here. Robert has charged my Aunt Iona with being involved in a murder. Now, the whole thing is utterly ridiculous. Look, you've got to help me.
How?
Talk to Robert. Robert listens to you. He respects you. And maybe you can help him to... Maybe you can help him to make sense.
Antibody has sense, Catherine. He knows what he's doing.
How can arresting an innocent woman be making sense? The whole thing is absolutely absurd.
Catherine, you must be patient and wait.
For my Aunt Iona to spend the rest of her life in jail? Look, you have to do something here.
I understand how you feel, Catherine. But I can't interfere with Robert's work.
How can you say that? Don't you think that you tell him what to do when you tell him about your predictions?
I only tell him what I see.
Well, if you're such a great seer, why can't you stop painting pictures on rock and talking in riddles and tell Robert to look to the facts? My aunt is not a murderer.
They're not riddles, Catherine. They're reality. The answers are all there. In time, if he uses his instincts, Robert will see them.
Oh, great. And while we're all sitting around waiting for this big burst of enlightenment, my aunt's gonna rot in jail.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
Oh, never mind. Thanks anyway.
Don't you have something to do?
I'm doing it.
You're not having to do it here, okay? Come on, get up.
What, are you kicking me out?
You got it. Get up.
All right. All you had to do was ask in your nice, polite way that you do. You're not looking so good.
I feel fine. Why?
No, you're looking a little white, and your little rodent eyes are a little feverish.
I don't have a fever.
I don't know, there are all kinds of fever. I mean, some are more troublesome than others, but they're all kinds.
Gee, Dr. Moss, thank you very much. Will you get
Thanks.
out
I don't
of
think
my
we need
apartment?
to touch each other.
Get
Let me
out.
open the door first, and I'll
Go
get out of the
ahead.
apartment.
Get out.
Thank you. And what I did want to say, just...
Goodbye.
Lucy,
shop. Penny speaking.
Yes, I called you the other day about some jewelry.
What kind of jewelry?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? I'm listening.
Well, are you interested?
I might be.
Okay, so, where should we meet?
Why don't you come down to the shop today? I'll give you my address.
I have it.
Hello, hello. I'm sorry she hung up.
Did you get it?
No, it's too short.
Oh. Don't worry. She'll be in.
Why do you think that?
I can hear the greed in her voice.
Any messages?
Oh, yes, Dr. Quartermain. Oh, and that Rhonda woman called again?
Oh, we haven't had any news from Tom in quite a while.
I'm sure that's a good sign, Audrey.
I don't know, I'm worried. She's been in labor a long time.
Oh, Audrey, that's normal for a first delivery. You should know that. She's gonna be fine.
Oh, how can you say that after what happened before? If anything happens to this baby, Steve...
No, don't.
Where's Tom now?
Oh, hi, Tom.
Listen,
How's
Mom,
everything?
she's fine. The contractions are getting closer, but she wants to talk to you.
To me? Why?
I have no idea. Maybe she just needs to hear the voice of experience right now. Could you go in and talk to her?
Well,
Go ahead.
all right.
Thanks,
All
Mom.
right.
She's doing better. She really is. Just the contractions are getting... I'm holding out.
Hi, well, not
How are
ready.
you feeling?
Not ready to dance tango yet. Tom told you the contractions are getting a little closer.
Yes, he did. He also said that you wanted to talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now, if I may say something first. A few days ago, I said some things that I shouldn't have.
Oh, Audrey, so did I. Please.
I'm just so afraid that that argument of ours brought on this premature labor.
No, not at all. If anything, it was the argument that I had with Harrison.
What argument?
Well, you know I didn't want to talk to him, but
Yeah.
after our little heated discussion the other day, I felt motivated, so I did, and we had a fight.
Oh, if I did anything to hurt you or this baby, I don't think I could ever live with myself
No,
again.
look, I'm not going to lose this baby. There's nothing that's going to happen.
That's right. You and Tom are going to have a beautiful, wonderful, healthy baby.
Our baby.
My grandchild.
Well, yeah.
So how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm nervous, scared,
Yeah.
a little excited.
Of course, having a baby is the most marvelous experience a woman can have. I am so proud of you and so happy. Oh, my darling.
Oh!
Wait, what is it, darling? What is it?
I think it's time.
It's time. Well, I'll get Tom and Dr. Collins and...
Okay, hurry.
I love you.
Oh, you too.
Good luck. Tom.
Yeah,
Tom,
yeah.
I think it's time.
What, it's time?
Yes, it's time now.
Oh, you better get in there, son. I'll call Dr. Collins. And don't be nervous.
Who's nervous? I'm having a baby.
He's having a baby.
Sleeping Beauty slept for 100 years, dreaming a new diaper that stops leaks with a pair. Rise and shine, a prince is here, bearing Kleenex Huggies Super Trim diapers with new leakage control shields. These soft barriers help block leaks and funnel wetness into Huggies' blue inner layer. This unique design helps stop leaks like no other. Now Sleeping Beauty's wearing Huggies so new, and her dreams have all come true. Huggies, happily ever after.
I'll be right down. He's here. Can you help me get ready? Who gave you that? My guy. Just what I wanted. Who gave you this? My guy. Just what I wanted. Did your guy give you those shoes, too? How'd you guess? I know. It's just what I wanted.
Merry Christmas.
That's my guy.
So do we have hungry people here?
Yeah. Can I have the Aunt Jemima?
Oh,
Chad, have some syrup, then pass it on to your brother.
Here.
Easy on the syrup.
No.
One.
Put lots of syrup on that, guys.
Why are you putting the syrup there? Honey,
Don't-
last time I had something with half the calories, it didn't taste so great.
This stuff not only tastes great, there are no artificial sweeteners in this.
After breakfast, we all gonna look for the artificial sweeteners that was left out.
Yeah.
Does anybody know where they put the other half of the calories? The dog's eating it. The dog's eating it. This is delish. How about some more?
Now this has the odor-absorbing power of this. New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Now here's a cold medicine with the name you trust. New Children's Tylenol, cold. Great grape flavor and all the relief he needs. New Children's Tylenol, cold.
Tonight, a neo-Nazi fanatic.
You are a traitor to your race!
Targets the IM force. Mission impossible. Then,
Are we going to let this Indian lover stop us from seeing justice served?
well, if it's a war you want, you got it. It's a hanging party. It's a good day to die. For the young riders. And later tonight, it's a rare TV interview with Star Wars movie magician George Lucas on Prime Time Live.
Why don't we go over to the lounge?
Dr. Oh, I really
Yes, darling, let's go.
Come on.
Come on now.
I see.
Come on.
Well,
Let's relax.
something about a birth of a baby that really brings people together, don't you think?
I wonder how Simone's doing.
Oh, I'm sure she's doing fine. It's a very special baby for her.
Maybe I can go find out what's going on.
Oh, I don't think you have to do that. I think Tom's going to be running out here any minute. He's such a proud dad, don't you think?
Excuse me.
Here.
Maintenance to the 6th floor nurses station. Maintenance to the 6th floor nurses
Hey,
station.
Ned.
Monica, hi.
You seem a little preoccupied.
Well, I have a meeting with Eugene and Arthur.
Oh, the computer whiz kids.
Right.
Well, I haven't seen them around. Maybe we could have a little talk.
About what?
About Dawn. She's a little upset about you and about Windermere.
What'd I do?
Nothing. I think that's what she's upset about. Kind of been neglecting her lately, haven't you?
Well, I've been pretty busy, Monica.
She's trying very hard to make Windermere a success, you know.
I know that.
I think you should tell her that. She also needs your support.
Monica, I've got a lot of pressures myself. I'm in a very serious contest with your husband.
I care more about Dawn than I do the contest. I would think you would, too.
I gotta go.
Ned, be careful. Getting out of a Quartermain trap can be very difficult.
Oh, look, I know what you're going to say, but we still haven't fixed all the glitches on that computer program.
But we will.
That's not what I want to talk to you about. I need you to do some hacking.
What kind of hacking?
Wilson Pharmaceutical Company is developing a new face cream. Someone's trying to either steal or sabotage the formula. I need you guys to break into the files of the other pharmaceutical companies and find out who's doing it.
What the hell are you doing here? I told you never to come here.
Look, it's all right. I know Alan's at the hospital. Besides, I needed to bring something by.
But it better be the rest of the formula.
No, but it's all I have for you.
Well, you're not backing out on us, are you?
No, I just think it'd be better if Tracy held on to the files, that's all.
What did you ever think? What would happen if Alan found out I had these?
Yeah, probably the same thing would happen if he found out that I had them.
Clever boy.
Look, I don't know why I should be the one taking all the risk here.
It never occurred to you what risk it would be if I have to hide these here.
Well, Tracy, you're the mastermind of this operation. I have faith in you. I trust that you'll find some place to put them.
I know where I'd like to put them, Wally.
You know where to find me.
Nice little hot potato he just threw you.
Me? And just remember this. If Alan ever finds us here, you are going to be implicated, too.
Me? I don't see how.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll find a way. All right, now I've got to find a place to hide these.
Well, perhaps I can help you.
Why, Ashton?
On one condition.
Yes, well, I knew unconditional generosity wouldn't be your style.
Hardly yours either. Listen, we do still have a deal, don't we?
Of course, I could put them on Monica's side of the bed. Ellen never goes there.
Oh, Tracy, good Lord, how tacky. Oh, I say we could always put them in the garden.
Oh, how original. The same place you put the dragon's bone. Then maybe Scorpio's dog could come dig that up, too.
No, perhaps it's not such a good idea. Well, I haven't heard you come up with anything either.
A safety deposit box.
Oh, Tracy, absolutely out of the question. Don't you remember how my dear brother just waltzed into the bank and stole all those important papers out of mine?
Yeah, well, you haven't had a hell of a luck with hiding places.
Then why are you bothering to ask my advice?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I just had this stupid idea that maybe you could be helpful. But, of course, then I forgot how useless you are. That's it.
What's it? I mean, all I hear is insults to my intelligence.
Exactly. We could hide it in your sitting room.
In my sitting room?
Of course. Alan would never imagine a bungling fool like you could be capable of industrial espionage.
Oh, well, thanks a whole lot, Tracy. I'm so glad my idiocy can be of absurdist to you.
Don't be so sensitive. Come on, let's stash these.
Now, wait. I don't think hiding these anywhere in the house is a good idea.
Oh, come on. Alan would never imagine me of being so brazen as to put the thing right there under his very nose.
There's no limit to how brazen Alan thinks.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Now, I am really nervous.
Well, you jolly well should be. If Alan ever stumbles over those papers, you're going to be playing cellmates with Iona Huntington.
Put a lid on it, Ashley. Put a lid on it.
Come up to my quarters.
Oh, bite. Follow you. You'll have enough.
Yeah, would you tell Mr. McAllister that I called? Yeah, thanks.
I really, frankly, don't even know why I bothered.
Did you talk to Tanganyika?
Well, we had a talk such as it was, but frankly, I mean, I think the Aborigine isn't all that much more accessible than Robert is.
Well, what did he say?
Who knows? And he said something about something obtuse, like riddles being realities, something cosmic. That's all I know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Frankly, it doesn't make any sense at all. Not even as much as his rock paintings.
Well, what rock paintings?
That's exactly the things he paints on rocks. Are you all right?
Oh, glory be, not again.
Here, get some water.
Yeah, they're so horrid.
Can I just take these? Would you please give it up? Give up.
This holiday season, give your kids a present you treasured as a child. A magical motion picture from Don Bluth that's sure to become a classic. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Featuring the voices of Dom DeLuise.
I can't help it, Charlie. I itch when I'm nervous.
Lonnie Anderson.
Hello, Charlie.
And Burt Reynolds as...
Charlie.
He was the best friend I ever had.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. Rated G. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Black & Decker presents the new Power Pro Dustbuster Plus. With its extra power setting, it'll pick up wet, dry, messy. The list is endless. The new Power Pro Dustbuster Plus Vac from Black & Decker.
Betty, how do you do it? Your new creamy deluxe frosting.
How could it taste so good and have no cholesterol? Ooh, darling, how do you do the sweet things you do?
You sweet talker, Betty Crocker.
This Crisco collection of Christmas cookie recipes can be yours free when you buy TV Guide. Try my daughter's favorite and watch what happens. Crisco is the recipe for success. To make these light and golden Christmas cookies, pick up November 25th issue of TV Guide. Inside you'll find your free copy of Crisco's Christmas Cookie Collection. Look for it in TV Guide on sale November 22nd. It's a gift for you from Crisco.
There was an explosion, but she was in there. There's no way. You think that Jeff knew anything about this?
I know he was obsessed with Tricia. I also know he was terrified of losing her. But I really don't think he'd do anything to harm her.
Loving weekdays.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Do you want me to check the delivery room?
We'll wait another few minutes.
You don't think anything's gone wrong, do you?
Oh, I'm sure we would have heard.
Some babies just like to take their time.
Well, I know, but this is ridiculous.
Is everything all right?
Everything is fine.
Yes?
We had a...
What?
A boy!
Congratulations!
Darling, how's Simone?
Mother and son are doing just fine.
Simone handled it like a champ. She did great.
Oh, that's great.
7 pounds, 11 ounces. He's the most beautiful baby boy you've ever seen.
Well, of course, he's beautiful. He's my grandson.
And mine. I'm telling you, it's
yours.
a total miracle seeing this baby born. My boy. Dad, I'm a dad.
Proud of you. Oh, do you know he doesn't even appreciate what I'm doing for him?
Who?
Ned. Ned, look what I am risking for him. Does he appreciate it? Is he grateful? No, not my son.
Well, how can he be grateful? He has no idea what you're even up to.
He wouldn't thank me even if he knew.
Thank you. He wouldn't even stand for it.
I am doing this for him.
Oh, please, stop complaining. If I thought for one moment that you really meant this motherly concern.
All right, you're the great expert on
Well,
mothers.
come on. Let's face it. You know there's a great deal of money to be made out of this if Ned wins that stupid
I
contest.
don't understand. Why does everybody think I don't do anything unless it is for money?
But, Tracy, you don't.
Of course I do. Oh, what is the point of explaining this to you? Nobody understands me. Nobody has ever understood me. Not even...
Not even Daddy.
Oh, forget it.
I'm sorry. You still miss him a lot, don't you?
Of course I miss him. Nobody in this world like my father.
He was one of a kind, that's for sure.
I think I admired him more than any man in this whole world.
It's strange when you consider the terrible rows you two used to have.
Yeah, I think that's because we were so much like each other. At least, I really wanted to be like him. Sorry, when I think of the things I used to do just to get his approval.
Really meant that much to you, doesn't it? His approval.
Meant everything. Like I spent most of my life just trying to prove myself to that man.
Well, I'm sure I was very proud of you.
He never said that. And all I really, really wanted was his approval and his love. What are we doing standing out here? Get these papers. Pick them up. Hurry up. Let's just go stash it and get this thing done with. Now you've messed them all up. I'll have to rearrange them. And I get the door.
I know these diamonds have something to do with Victor's death.
I don't see how.
Yeah, well, that woman is going to be able to tell us.
If she ever even shows up.
She will.
Yeah.
Question of time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, listen, I'm going to be a little later than I thought, okay? I'm still over here at Iona's.
Oh, that's fine.
Don't forget that we got a few things to talk about when I get home.
Whatever you say, Scott.
Let me ask you something. Have you been dipping in the cough syrup again?
What?
You just seem like you're sort of relaxed now, more than you were this morning. So what's up?
Me? I'm up. I'm definitely up.
You're up? Mm-hmm. About what?
Oh, I just, decided that it's the little things in life that count the most.
Well, that's good. That's terrific. I gotta run. I'll see you at home tonight, okay? Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello?
I know about you and Victor.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number.
No, I don't. Lucy Code Jones.
Who is this?
That's not important. What is important is I know how Victor died. And I know how you covered it up.
You know, I really don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Perhaps the photographs I took will help jar your memory.
Photographs?
Yeah. You don't want them. I'm sure the authorities will.
Wait a second. What do you want?
What else, Lucy? Money.
I don't have any money.
Well, I'm sure an enterprising lady like you will find a way to get it. You think about that. I'll call back.
Wait.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the unforgettable story of the Little Mermaid, who fell in love with a handsome prince
My father's gonna kill me.
and who struck a desperate bargain with an evil sea witch.
Ariel's been turned into a human.
Now she's experiencing an incredible new world of adventure and romance.
You look wonderful.
One of the world's greatest stories is now Disney's newest animated classic.
Isn't it fantastic?
Only in theaters. It's The Little Mermaid. Rated G. Starts tomorrow at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtimes.
When your child has a fever, reach for me, Pandy, the Children's Panadol Panda. Children's Panadol is recommended by more and more pediatricians. They know it's aspirin-free. And nothing beats Children's Panadol for reducing fever fast. Next time your child is feverish, listen to your doctor and look for me, Pandy, on aspirin-free Children's Panadol. More than medicine, it's peace of mind.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You know, every time you serve any one of these rice-a-roni side dishes, you save the life of a potato. And with 30 varieties, you can serve one every night for a month and never have the same one twice. And chicken rice-a-roni tastes even better than before. Serve rice-a-roni. Stay alive.
Saturday, Mr. Belvedere's the star of a hot new video. Then, the girls all flip for the same modeling gig on Living Dolls. After, terrorists try to assassinate a monarch who has sought refuge in the U.S. Burt Reynolds returns in the season premiere of B.L. Stryker on the ABC Saturday Mystery.
Health insurance for everyone in Massachusetts was the plan. A year later, it may fail.
We will probably lose everything.
Watch Peter Jennings on ABC's World News tonight. And a story of espionage, wife swapping, even the Hells Angels, the only Soviet bloc mole known to infiltrate the CIA. Watch Primetime Live tonight.
Got the secret? Must have it. Where's the secret? No preservatives? Only 240 calories per serving? I didn't know that.
Dinty Moore Beef Stew. America's best kept secret.
Hello tomorrow, goodbye yesterday. You can feel the emotion, we're breaking away. Generation of life, we have our own voice. Generation of taste, and Pepsi's our choice. We're leading the way, now let it be said. Generation of Pepsi, generation ahead, generation.
It's a double super weekend this weekend as Romano Ford and Romano Jeep Eagle team up to give you amazing discounts on over 300 cars in stock. Discounts like these: get any 90 Escort Pony in stock for only $6,900, any 90 Escort LX for only $7,900. Get $1,000 off any 90 Tempo 4-door, plus an additional $600 direct from Ford. Plus get $1,000 off any 90 Probe and $600 rebate from Ford. Supercars, super deals at Super Weekend this Friday, Saturday, and the main event Super Sunday at Romano Ford Super Dealership in Fayetteville.
The best buys in cordless phones.
Watch Consumer Reports. Everybody was there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing temporary technical difficulties. Please stand by.
What you're about to see today is an exclusive prison interview we did with convicted child killer Diane Downs. Hi, everybody. Many of you may remember this interview from a past show, But due to viewer response and interest, since everyone watched Farrah Fawcett brilliantly portrayed the Diane Downs story during this week's miniseries, Small Sacrifices, we decided to show you the real Diane Downs. As most of you know, Diane was convicted of killing one of her children and shooting the other two on May 19th of 1983 on Old Mohawk Road in rural Oregon. Now, Diane continues to voice her innocence, claiming that a shaggy-haired stranger shot her and her children. But Diane was found guilty and is serving life plus 65 years in prison. Currently, Diane is not permitted to speak to the media face-to-face. She is under prison restrictions after being caught trying to plan an escape. And I asked her to tell us what really happened the night her children were shot. The real Diane Downs.
On the night of May 19th, 1983, my children and I went to see a friend to take her newspaper clip. On the way home, a stranger was in the road. I stopped because he was flagging me, and I thought he was in trouble or thought that he was hurt. When I stopped, he approached the car, and by the time I got out of the car, he was standing beside the car, and he assaulted us. He asked for my car, and I made a smart remark, and perhaps I shouldn't have.
What smart remark? What'd you say?
Well, he said he wanted my car, and I said, "You've got to be kidding. That's crazy. You just don't do that." And so he assaulted me and my children, and from that point, I took the kids to the hospital.
Assaulted is a very...
That's a nice way of saying
it's a mild
he shot
term
us.
for what happened.
Right, very mild, but I suppose you'd have to see things from my point of view. It's a very difficult thing. I very, very rarely talk about what happened that night because it is so painful.
I know, I can imagine that it is. And you know what? I'm very glad that you agreed to talk to us today, because that's exactly what we want to do, is to get your point of view. I want you to know that joining us here today is another guest that says there's no doubt in her mind of your guilt, Diane. She says that you are not crazy, but believes that you suffer from personality disorders. She's a former policewoman and best-selling crime writer, Ann Rule, who authored such books as The Stranger Beside Me, the Ted Bundy story, and her current bestseller is Small Sacrifices, which is, in fact, your story, the Diane Downs story. Have you read that book?
Yes, I have. And
what do you think?
I take issue with much of it.
Okay. What do you take issue with?
Well, she considers it a true story, and she's quoted me all through the book and tells the reader how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking at various times all through the book, yet she's never interviewed me. How does she do that? How does she justify that being a true story?
Okay, Ann, how do you justify that?
Well, Diane, I'm sure you remember my coming to jail and interviewing you.
June 26th.
20 minutes. 20 minutes, Ann.
And I also sat in the courtroom while you testified for 4 days and told your entire life, from your childhood abuse, through your marriage, through your multiple affairs, how you felt about it. And at one point you said to the prosecutor, "Mr. Hughey, would you like me to explain how I met all my lovers and how our affairs were carried out?"
And he said, no, that wouldn't be necessary.
He did, and then you went ahead and told it anyway, Diane, which for a writer, you helped me a lot in your testimony.
You say that... you say, Ann, that Diane is a writer's dream because she keeps diaries and written diaries and taped diaries, or she has kept written diaries and taped diaries and letters and so forth.
And I have several letters that Diane wrote to me.
Several, Ann? Several?
4. I consider 4.
We're talking 2.
Well, they're 14 pages long. 2 of them are, and they're other
so
ones.
You're stretching the truth. So you're deciding that 14 pages equals 4 letters. And the fact is, Ann, there are a few quotes in the book that can be attributed to my testimony, but only a few. Where did you get the rest of them?
Diane.
Maybe, okay, maybe